Hey everyone, let's go do some U.S. county hunting using HRD Alert and Ham Radio Deluxe Logbook. I'm Mike, Whiskey Alpha 9, Papa India Echo with Ham Radio Deluxe. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Well, it's raining pretty heavily over here, so I thought I would just go ahead and do a little county hunting. Someone on our Facebook page, or one of the Facebook pages, was asking about how we do that. And so I just thought I'd do a little bit of a walkthrough. I see a lot of stations on here. I can see their county. And so I can see whether or not I've worked that county before, because it's going to be yellow if I've worked it, and it'll be green if I've confirmed it. And I'm looking at the red X's mainly. Just want to go after that, but someone called me here. He was in the log from a while ago, and maybe he didn't get it on his end, so I'll just go ahead and work it through. And then you can see county here with band and mode. So when the counties come through, I mean, here's one in Arlington, Virginia, which I've confirmed on the band, but I haven't confirmed on the mode. And but maybe I'll call him next. And you can see as these go into the log, they're presently, if they're presently a red X, as they go into the log, they'll turn into a yellow yield sign. There's the one where he said 73s, and you can see those are showing up as the yellow yield sign. Over here on the far left, where you see before, it now goes from an X, meaning I've not worked this particular call sign on this band and mode before, shows up as a yellow yield sign, and that'll change when I go through the rest of these. We'll see if this, I think somebody's answering my CQ. I'm going to go back and look at the stations calling me. Yep, I think that's maybe what's happening. Here's the stations calling CQ, so I'm going to come up here. What version am I using? Hang on a second, I'm going to hit another. I'm going to go for this McHenry, Illinois, unless there's another county that comes up. Nope, I'll stick with that, and I'll call the one in McHenry, Illinois. Presently using the 6.8.0.268, which is a maintenance release that we haven't published yet, but it's likely going to get a little bit of additional glossing up, and then we'll probably publish one within the next day or so. Presently it is the 21st of July at 9:26 UTC. And you can see as these are going into my log over here in the county fields, you can see that as they go into the log, they're populating from the lookup as they go in. And then, really, all I'm really doing is kind of here to direct the orchestra, so to speak. Here's this one will go in. You'll see as it goes in, it'll populate McHenry, Illinois, and then that one went to yellow. So I'm going to keep at it. If I go to I can go to I'm going to pull this over here, and I'll just put myself in CQ mode. If I go to my awards tracking and I look at U.S. counties awards, I can see I'm presently sitting at 780 worked, 503 confirmed. I can see what those are. If I double click on them, I can drill down. I can view them all. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm more interested in putting more of them in the log. But that's, I'm going to move this out of the way, maybe over here or something, just so I can see a little bit of what's going on. And See, I've already worked this particular, actually I've worked this station, so I've worked K0 VFO because the B4 column is lit up with a yellow. It means I've worked him, but I've not confirmed him, and probably he's the one that I've worked on that in that county, but haven't confirmed them yet. Let's see who's calling CQ here. I'll go with this one. So I double clicked on that one, automatically populating it up here. So I'm calling him. He's in Arlington, Virginia, not far from where I was born. And once we put him in the log, this red X will turn to a yellow yield sign indicating I've worked Arlington County, Virginia, but not confirmed it. And over here in the B4 column, the red X will turn to a yellow yield sign indicating I have worked this station, but not confirmed it. So here we go. In just a second, at the end of this, we'll get the confirmation and we'll move on. And then there's a couple new ones there that I can pick up. And really, I'm looking at, I will eventually put an all-time new WSI there for all these WSIs, kind of like we have here with country. This is the all-time new country here. And so that's going to turn, yep. And so that's what we need over here with the grids, counties, and zones, and so on, states. If somebody's pursuing their first Worked All States Award, to get the first 50 in basic, you really care about whether or not it's an all-time new state, not necessarily whether you've worked it on the band, although every all-time new state will also be new on the band, but you may see the data and want to have it just set up to where you're not looking at things you've already worked before. He might not answer me back here. So here's Logan County, Oklahoma. Start that one, and now look up here now to make sure that if the other station responded, which he did. Now I'm going to double click up here because it was where I was looking, and which helped me get my reply back to him in good time. So this is my county hunting for the evening. So I'm kind of going through all of these, all the counties that I see popping up, put a new one in the log, and there's not much in the way of new countries out there that I need right now. So this is what I want to get done. And there goes another one. And then I see another county here, Calhoun County, Oklahoma. I'm going to call him next. So I'm waiting for this to stop yellow. So I know that it's already transmitted all that. And so I'm going to double click this, which helps me pick up, if I work this one, it helps me pick up the new grid there on this band and mode and the new county on that band and mode. Well, here's, so he's saying 73s. 73, as my friend Ferry likes to tell me, it's not plural. It's inherently plural. Luckily, Pugsley's not making a lot of noise tonight. Normally, he's over there snoring at this time of night. It's 9:31 UTC, which means here in Australia, it's 7:30 p.m. It's dark outside already. And which leaves me here to work some new counties. If I don't get a response here, I'll go ahead and I'm going to unclick the Enable TX, because if he doesn't answer in this next one, I will find somebody else to work. And I'm going to look up here now since I've already called him. Now I'm going to come down here. Okay, this one just told someone 73, so I'm going to go and call him. He's in Calhoun County, Texas. So he's going to get a reply from the station he was working, and then he can see me and maybe start up once he's done there. And there we go. So as I work him, I'll see when he goes in the log, the work status indicators for grid band and mode, county band and mode, and the B4 will change from red X's to yellow yield signs. He'll go into the log and we'll move on to the next one. And there we go. And now it's all lit up, good to go. And that's how it goes. And I'm going to, since this next station, W2AAT, in Georgetown, South Carolina, is likewise a new grid and county for band and mode, I'm going to go ahead and call him since he's 73 with the previous station. And once I get through this one, I'll probably wrap up the video, but someone was asking about counties and how to approach chasing counties and getting them in the log. So I just thought I would give an overall demo there to just show how that works. And like I said before, if I want to see really, who's calling me, I can click here. And turns out he's responding. That's good news. See the ones who call in CQ. It's pretty cool. If you only want to see the things that you need, I'll show you that here in a moment. Kind of forgot that a moment ago, so I guess I should show you how to filter those if that's what you want to do. There we go. All right, so if I click on options here, let's slide this over here. And if I go to WSI filters, let's say, for example, I want to see any new DXCC countries and any new counties by band. I'm not so much chasing mode, but by band. And I do that. So now that filter is ready. I'm going to call, no, I've already worked him, so I'm going to halt that. But if I click on this and bring that down, then only counties that I haven't confirmed are going to show up. And as they do, I can see over here on the far left whether or not I've worked them before. So now I'm down to, I've only got counties and countries, we'll put it this way, counties or countries that I need to work, and I can see by the B4 column whether or not I should go and chase them. So if they're calling CQ, particularly like this one here, I've never worked AA4SS on 40 meter on 40 meters with his grid or his county in mode there. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that one. I thought I just did. Maybe that was a different one. No, it was a different one. So let's see who's calling. If I click once on it, it'll come over here and show me, his information over here, which is pretty helpful. Just going to go ahead and stack that back out of the way, drop this down and change it back to all. And he's calling somebody else. So probably going to wrap it up. I mean, it's kind of just the general, this is how you do it. And it's a lot of fun. If you use the work status filters or the alarms if you want, it'll keep you right down to what you need to work. Otherwise, you can see everything. And that's the scoop. So 73, I'm going to keep working at it, and we'll see you guys here again real soon with another video. Bye-bye.